What's the biggest promise your parents broke? They promised they'd always be honest with me, but at 16, I discovered they'd been lying about everything, including the fact that I was adopted. It started when I needed my birth certificate for a driver's license. Should have been simple. Just grab it from the file cabinet and go. But every time I asked, Mom got weird about it. I'll find it later, honey. Then a week would pass. It's probably in storage with the other important documents. And another month. The excuses kept coming. I started getting suspicious because, honestly, what parent doesn't know where their kid's birth certificate is? Finally, I got tired of waiting and went to the Vital Records office myself. I had my learner's permit, so I figured they'd help me get a copy. The clerk, this sweet older lady with glasses, typed in my information. Then she frowned at her screen. That's odd. There's no birth certificate under that name for your birth date. What do you mean? I said. Let me try a different search. She asked for my parents' names, thinking maybe there was a filing error or something. Oh, she said, her voice getting softer. Here we go. There's an adoption certificate here. Finalized when you were 3 months old. She printed it out and handed it to me. I then sat in my car in that parking lot for over an hour, just staring at this piece of paper. My entire identity, everything I thought I knew about myself, was completely wrong. When I finally got the courage to drive home, I walked straight into the kitchen where both my parents were making dinner. Why didn't you tell me I was adopted? Mom dropped the wooden spoon she was holding. Dad went completely pale. How did you? Mom started, then just broke down crying. We were waiting for the right time, Dad said. I'm 16 years old. When exactly was the right time? When I turned 18? When I got married? When I had kids of my own? We wanted you to feel like you belonged, Mom sobbed. We were scared you'd think we weren't your real family. But here's the thing that absolutely destroyed me. I had always felt different. Always. I looked nothing like either of them. They're both short and dark-haired. I'm tall and blonde. I had completely different interests. They loved sports and I was into art. They were outgoing. I was introverted. Everything about me felt like it came from somewhere else. And you know what the worst part was? I had actually asked them about it multiple times over the years, starting when I was probably 8 or 9. Mom, am I adopted? I don't look like you guys. Dad, are you sure I'm not adopted? I feel so different from everyone else in our family. Every single time, they would laugh it off like I was being silly. You're being ridiculous, sweetie. Of course you're our biological child. Don't be crazy, kiddo. You're ours. They made me feel stupid for having instincts that were completely 100% correct. They made me doubt my own perceptions about my own life. But the absolute worst part came later that night. I was in my room, still processing everything, when my older sister Emma knocked on my door. Hey, she said quietly. Mom told me what happened. Did you know? I asked her. She looked at the floor. Yeah, I've known since I was 12. 12? You've known for 4 years and never said anything? They made me promise, she said, starting to cry too. They said it wasn't my secret to tell. I wanted to tell you so many times, especially when you'd ask about being adopted. It killed me to watch you doubt yourself. That's when I realized the full scope of what they'd done. They didn't just lie to me. They turned my own sister into a co-conspirator. They made her carry their secret and watch me struggle with my identity for 4 years. The next few months were horrible. Every conversation felt fake. Every I love you felt calculated. How do you trust people who spent 16 years lying to your face about the most basic fact of your existence? I moved out the day I turned 18. Not because I was angry about being adopted. I actually think adoption is beautiful. I moved out because I couldn't live with people who had proven they would lie to me about anything if they thought it was for my own good. We talk now occasionally, but it's never been the same. Every time they tell me something, there's this little voice in my head asking, but is that actually true?